Chop and Lil50 did an interview with DJU. Everything seemed fine until the next day all hell broke loose. The unfortunate would happen when it was reported that Lil50 was shot and killed in Chicago October 22nd, 2024. It was reported that 15-year-old Anthony Smith, also known as Lil50, was shot and killed Tuesday night, October 24th, in the Woodland neighborhood on the city's south side. According to police, the boy was standing in an alley in the 6600 block of South Champlain Ave when shots were fired just before 8:30.
See, that's the thing. When I first heard about the story, and they was like, he got shot in the alley, I'm like, what? Why was he standing in an alley? And I had to think about it. He was trying to be a stepper, right? He got stepped on.
30 p.m. Anthony Smith, aka Lil50, was hit in the chest and leg. He was rushed to Commerce Children's Hospital where he was pronounced dead.
Police are looking for a shooter and an explanation after a 15-year-old boy was shot and killed overnight in West Woodlawn.
Courtney is live at Commerce Children's Hospital with what we've learned. Courtney?
I'm down on my luck, she's turning a page. I'm falling in love.
My bad, yo. My bad, Ganger.
Yeah, good morning to you both. That boy was rushed here last night to the hospital after he was wounded in that shooting, but he did not survive. As of this morning, his identity has not yet been released, and police are still looking for the person who pulled the trigger.
Wow. Units over here now.
You can hear police dispatch audio right there revealing officers were met with a large crowd when they arrived on scene last night. According to police, the shooting happened just before 8:30 in the city's Woodlawn neighborhood. CPD says the boy was standing in an alley near 66th and Champlain when someone opened fire, hitting him in the chest and left leg. On scene, investigators blocked off an alleyway as they documented and canvassed for other evidence. At least 16 evidence markers were down on the ground, and you could see shell casings and other personal belongings, including clothing. Now, as of this morning, the motive for this shooting and what may have led up to it is still not clear. And again, Chicago police say no arrests have been made. Area 1 detectives are investigating the crime, and police ask anyone with information in the meantime to give them a call or submit a tip online anonymously. Outside Comer Children's Hospital, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.
Not too long after the killing of Lil50, all his ops started dissing and trolling his death. Lil50's sister Jada went on Instagram Live flashing out, saying she got money on whoever that was responsible's head. She also threatened to put $30K on Lil Speedy's head for his dissing.
Okay, I'm gonna make these niggas pay right there, I promise y'all.
Now you finna go to the crib right quick?
Yo ass trying to be funny like no more 50. I swear to God, on my... And the police right here. On my dead cousin, my little brother went out blowing. On my dead cousin, on my daughter's head, my little brother did not go out like no goofy. It's merch.
Oh look, all my dead peoples, no nigga on this lag can say they ever did something 50 shot at him, but shit, all y'all niggas
Ain't nobody
wrong.
Speedy,
all my
all them, ain't none of them do shit.
Y'all ass.
And Speedy ass not even out for real, that's a goofy.
I'll bet you.
Bro, he probably... Wait, I'm trying to figure out, bro. This shit probably happened over something that didn't even matter. Like, when I'm listening to him saying nobody that they beef, so it was nobody around their age. Bro, it might have been a random civilian that popped this man. You know, that happens a lot. Gang members get into it because their ego already be fragile. So when they're out in public, it's easy for them to get into altercations and get their life took by a civilian. That's crazy. If you gonna gangbang, at least only be doing, I mean, if you gonna be sliding or whatever, at least keep that energy only with your ops or stay in the house or something. But I don't know if this was the case with that, because why are you standing in an alley in the middle of the night? I feel like he was trying to get on something and got fucked up.
Alright, look, I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. On all my dippers, y'all know this big bro talking. You know something will happen when I'm on the phone.
Hey, granddad.
I ain't gonna play.
On my dead cousin, my little brother did not go out like no goofy. On my dead cousin, he didn't. On my dead cousin, my little brother went out blowing. Be on your way, I don't get no. My little brother did not go out like no goofy. And I know that's for a fact. They want to talk, answer questions. Ain't no answering questions. Leave it in the streets. Can't nobody say my little brother went out like no goofy. I don't care. He went out blowing his gun. Most of you niggas didn't go out blowing shit.
That's nothing to be proud of, bro. That's nothing to be proud of, bro. The fact that he even had to blow that gun is a problem. And you ain't shooting that gun at nobody that took your land, nobody that took your language, nobody that's really a threat. And even if you was, that's not even the way to do it. You gotta use our mind. But the fact that they got niggas on this self-destruction trap loop, and niggas are satisfied with just at least he shot back, or at least we got back for him and deleted another soul off the realm, so we got back for you and created more chaos and low energy on the realm. I just don't be understanding why people don't realize this shit is dumb. Because you got to think about this. Like I be seeing a lot of people saying, "Oh, Gilly should have got his son out the hood." But you can't force a grown man to do nothing. You can't force me to do nothing.
I did.
Come on, man.
What happened? What exactly happened? That's what I want to know.
His ass keep trolling. When the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin. While his ass steady on troll.
Lil 50's sister started getting blamed over her brother's gangbanging lifestyle. She had raised him and her other two brothers on her own since she was 16 years old. Her mother had basically given up on raising Lil 50, Jada, and her other sons. Not sure what the father was doing, but she claims to have a good relationship with the father, unlike the mother. Also, Lil 50's father is from Trap City, and Lil 50 and his siblings grew up out there for a little while but moved away when Jada was 9 years old. Jada posted on her Instagram everything that had transpired that night of 50's death. She elaborated on Instagram that the night everything happened, her and her brothers went to go visit her dad, who lived in Trap City, because Lil 50 wanted to see him. Although Lil 50 had ties to Trap City because of his father, he began running with his own crew, which was the other PGF youngins. While Lil 50 was at his father's house, he had gotten a text from his op cousin Lil Speedy, giving him a heads up to leave from wherever he was at because someone had told him that he was there. But Lil 50 and his siblings didn't worry about it. Also, Lil 50 was at his father's house with a couple of his friends. After hanging out at the father's house for a while, it started to get late, so they were ready to leave. Jada had to charge her phone to get an Uber. After she gets the Uber, she goes downstairs where Lil 50 was at and asked him where did his friends go. He replied that they'd been left about an hour ago, but Lil 50's friends ended up coming back, and when Jada was ready to leave, the two friends said, "Jada, you finna leave?" She replies, "Yeah, we leaving." Jada hands her daughter to Lil 50 and they began to walk to the Uber. Jada claims that she heard the two friends that they grew up with say "on that car," meaning be aware on whatever vehicle that had passed by, just in case it was some ops. Then Lil 50 passes his niece to his older brother and tells them that he's gonna be right back. While they are at the Uber, they see Lil 50 run one way and his two friends run the opposite way for some weird reason. After Lil 50's brother puts his niece in the Uber, Jada tells him to go get Lil 50. His brother walks to find Lil 50, and that's when they hear about 8 gunshots. Jada screams for their father to come out. They start looking for him by some alleys but couldn't find him. The father then runs to Champlain Alley, and they found Lil 50 laid out in the alley by himself.
Oh, so shit just got damn. Chicago, that shit sound tricky as hell. This is a tricky ass situation, I ain't gonna lie.
When they found him, they noticed that he had been shot, but he was still moving. Jada claims that he was trying to tell his family something, but words couldn't come out of his mouth. They seen it in his eyes that it wasn't looking good. The police arrived and they took him to the hospital where he passed away. Jada claimed that Lil 50 wasn't just standing in the alley and that his killers were hiding waiting for him and ran up and shot him when he wasn't looking. I'm not sure if Jada was trying to say that the two friends that were there had a part in his death, or if the two
It don't matter if they had a part of this. They could have drove by and seen 50 because they be doing interviews. See, this is why it's like, yo, man, y'all don't really know how this warfare go. There's really people that's out here that's very demonic who will go to the fullest extent to get you. So you thinking like, oh, as long as I'm cool when I'm driving, I'm playing my mirrors. It's the same thing with the Noah Scurry situation. That nigga did not expect to get caught like that. You would have never expect when this shit is gonna go down, bro. That's why you have to pay attention to the energy you put out. Yeah, fuck them dead dudes and all this and dead this and dead that, and I'm on the block and this K and crack fingers this and crack fingers that. But you still have to live your life. Then you in that same environment in city where niggas can just niggas used to lay in your grass. And if niggas really want you, they'll cross state lines. Man, long live Lil 50, man. This is a crazy ass tricky situation, bro.
friends backdoored him because she did say that they ran the opposite way, which was strange. She didn't make that part clear. But soon the truth came out. The story was a 14-year-old from Trap City named Lil Tay stole Lil 50's gun somehow. People believe that he did this over Lil Queso getting his gun took because they were friends. So after Lil 50 got his gun took, he went to confront the situation by himself, which was a big mistake. It went all bad and Lil Tay shot Lil 50 with his own gun, striking him in the chest and left leg. Jada claims that Lil 50 shot back, but of course missed. It is sad to see
that makes sense on why it wasn't hella shots. Cause I'm like, bro, if it was just some people that was waiting and laying on them, they probably would have like tried to overcook him. Like, but the fact that it was like random, like he got hit twice, so it was like a pop, 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 pop. It was like a quick, oh shit, pop, pop, like a, you know what I'm saying? Like they was talking, but. This is why I say this social media shit, this drill rap, this shit is frying niggas' brains because what in your right mind is you linking with somebody up to confront a problem? If that's the case, I'm trying to think like how else was it supposed to go? They were supposed to fight. Damn, that's what it is. They were supposed to fight. You gotta think about it. If they didn't have guns in their hand, these kids, Lil Tay will be out of jail. Or I don't even know if he locked up, bro. I haven't heard no story about who got indicted, but you know they minors, so they not gonna release all that info like that. But like they were supposed to fight that out. But that's the thing, when you got a gun and just taking guns, you taking pipes and you slime, you snake, it's a dumb thing. It's a dumb destructive culture. And it's not our culture neither. It's not ours. People want to say, oh, that's black people. Black people kill more people than the KKK. This and that. We under brainwashed mind control, bro, and a lot of people can't snap it. They can't snap it, bro. The older I get, the more I realize things are really under mind control. Like you can't even stress it no other way. It ain't that deep, bro.
say that Lil 50 was killed with his own gun after being backdoored. Something strange that people pointed out after Lil 50's death is that DJ U's couch is cursed.
Right.
Lil 50 had died 24 hours later. There had been numerous of rappers who have been killed right after being interviewed on that couch. Bloodhound Lil Jeff, Lil Scoom, 800 TJ, and a couple others all have died right after being interviewed.
Let me say this, bro. DJ U couch don't got nothing to do with these people dying, bro. DJ U couch don't got nothing to do with these people dying, bro. But the thing about it is, when you got a certain frequency and you go on a platform to amplify your message, you're going to be surprised you don't attract the energy faster. Because if you had any smarts, Q50 wouldn't have linked with that dude to confront him about the gun. What you confronting him for? That's one of them when I see you. If you going to be on that, be like, yeah, I ain't scared. Let's link. You got a gun, I got a gun too. You took my gun. Let's talk about it. What we gonna talk about? What was they even expecting to happen? But this should be crazy though. But I don't like how people try to blame DJ U though. Like even me, like I used to look at it like, man, maybe his couch is cursed. But when you really hear the story about what this shit be like, what be happening, you like, damn, this some nigga shit. Shit don't got nothing to do with no damn conspiracy or no damn, you know, witchy, voodoo, like.
We got some different setup. You made us switched up the setup today.
Yeah, man, I can't sit on that couch, man. That couch got 5 bodies on that, man.
I think it got more than that. To be honest.
Why you say it
So
like
you feel like the couch curse?
Yeah, the couch cursed, man. It needs some crime scene tape over that.
Yeah, I think it's probably about time to get a new one. I ain't gonna lie. I was holding on to it, you know, for sentimental purposes. But yeah, we definitely done had a lot of bad energy on that
It sound like you doing weird blood rituals or some shit. No,
couch, right? A lot of bad spirits. Niggas sniffing pills and
that's bad energy.
niggas bitches giving head and people dying 24 later after they get off the couch. I'm like, damn, like what's really going on? So I've been asking myself, what's really going on? But ultimately, it's the people I interview, right?
Yeah, it's them. Like they can't blame you for interviewing them.
And so, like, you know, after Q50Wlil50 died, we learned that he was actually being raised by his sister, who was only 19 years old herself. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you really get to looking at the conditions these kids are growing up in. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it start at home. Where they home is, and you see they ain't got no foundation in this home. There's no structure in this home. They free to do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And they young, so they want to hang out with their friends. Their friends ain't got no structure at home.
I seen the sister put out a GoFundMe.
Right.
And you know, I was with it. I was telling my people, you know, even though it's a bad thing, you know, they dying in the streets, trolling people. I said, let's help her with a GoFundMe. Right. And some people had came through like, hey, Swipe, what's her information? And as I'm going to dig for it, they came back and said, no, that's all right. She said she need 30K to put on somebody's head. I'm like, damn, why would you go on there and say that? And then I looked at it, I didn't know that she was that young though. But it's like kids raising kids, you know? Yeah. She tried to do what she could do, the best. So I can't knock her for that, but ain't nobody gonna give you no money, man. You ask for 30 and then you saying you got 30 on somebody's head, man. It ain't looking good. So
yeah, I don't know what she was thinking with that.
Emotional.
Yeah, I can imagine, you know, she being hurt, you know, but when you post stuff like that on the internet, it's never coming.
Lil 50's killer Lil Tay was trolling his death since his passing, but karma is a real thing. Not even a month later, November 19th, tragedy struck again. Lil 50's killer had been killed in a violent car crash and died on the scene. It was reported that one person was killed and 4 others were injured when a stolen car crashed into a pole Tuesday morning.
Like who won in that situation? So his killer passed too? These youngest, man, bro, is crashing out, bro. Look, bro, I'm gonna do a part 2 to this one, bro. This is crazy.